water, a altar in the middle, and a wrapped up cloth that Vatari was about to inspect. And was that about it?
That's where we are.
Well, we heard what the chanting was. You should probably say what that was.
It said it stopped.
Well, yeah, but...
No, but he said you could understand it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. You didn't say what the chanting was saying.
Nope. And what was that chanting?
One must die. One must die. One must die.
I heard Vatari must die.
Yeah.
I would die.
I think so.
I'm like,
And-
I don't think that's what that said.
Yep. And I think,
Well, you're holding the little thing in the middle, getting ready to open it up.
Hold
Yeah,
any little
that's
thing.
right.
I'm inside the room now.
and Frick has decided to come through and join because he may want to do that. So,
Hola, prick.
voila, Frick. Hey, bear with me. All right, so
Ole prick.
the shadowy figures now stand around the edge of the water. Vatari is perched over this shape, and they. What do you do?
When I look at it, does it look like there could be a baby wrapped up in it?
Yes, it is the size of a human child that would be swaddled in cloth.
All right. So I will start to unwrap the cloth.
That's good.
All right. As you
Unwrapping the
so
swab.
as you unwrap the cloth, I will speak here in a second. It opens up and opens up to just nothing. The cloth falls apart, and a rusted dagger, serrated, ornate handle, covered in dried red blood, falls to the ground and clatters.
Huh. So how the hell is it the size of a baby and then turns into a dagger?
It was magical.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pick the dagger up.
Okay, with that,
Oh Lord!
with that, the
I
chanting.
ready my crossbow.
Yeah, with that, the chanting rises again. One must die. One must die.
Right.
And
yeah.
the secret door that you came through slides shut with a bang.
Oh shit!
And you feel that someone or something here must die.
I feel it.
Everyone feels it.
Everyone feels it.
Does Vatari's expression or face change in
does
any
his
way?
demeanor change? Like, should we point our arrows at Vatari?
I already had it once I heard the chanting starting.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't seem to be affected unless if his emotions make him feel that way.
Well, hearing all of that, I look at Vatari and I say, "Throw the knife in the water."
What do I want to do? That I was going to try to see.
I was gonna
Right,
see
I'm
if-
gonna shoot
what,
you.
What happens if I stab you?
Yeah.
What is this?
It was probably from the last person that must die.
Okay. So, in order for us to get out, do we have to kill somebody? All right. So I'm going to take the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to go down here.
I got my crossbow still trained on you.
So what is this like? Go out to something, or is this a wall?
It's like a busted away wall with trash and refuse and water that seems to be it's drained in here at some point over time.
So is that like a way out?
No, there's no way out. It's just a busted away section of wall where this water has seeped into.
Okay. So I'm going to come up here then and see if I can spin this gate, this I don't know what the hell you call it, the wheel, to see if it will open the gate.
Okay.
Vatari, but before you do that, could you just put that dagger down, please?
Where do you want to put it down?
In the water.
I don't want to put it in the water.
just set it over there on those steps.
I'm good.
Hey,
Good. I'm gonna hold on
as
to
you
it for a little
as
bit.
you do this,
I'm
the
gonna take
chanting,
it to the water, and I'm gonna try to clean the blood off.
as you do this, the chanting grows louder, and angrier,
right.
and they begin to circle in on you.
What do you mean
The
they?
spirits, the hooded figures. They grow. The chanting becomes very angry and loud.
They circle around who?
I think the
I'm
room.
sorry. They're beginning to circle like around the outside of it.
The dais thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you should put that back, Vittori.
Can I not? Open the door with that? Can I try to open the door?
You can try if you want to roll strength to see if you can get the portcullis to move. It seems to be jammed shut. You're not
Damn it!
getting any kind of movement out of this.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the dais, and I'm gonna slam the dagger down into the dais,
Like in the middle or in the
like right there.
on?
Why do you need to slam it? Just set it down.
I do what I want.
He's angry. He's an angry person.
Yes.
With that slamming, I accidentally let go of an arrow. But it wasn't at him. It just scared me, and I like flinged it off into the sky.
So
Your arrow bounces up into the ceiling, clatters back down into the water, and the figures continue to chant, "One must die, one must die."
And I'm like,
So the dagger fell into the water.
No, the dagger you slammed it on the dais,
Is it
right?
stuck in there now?
No, it's just laying on the dais.
but they're still chanting.
Urabash picks up the dagger.
Oh Lord! Now I point my crossbow at him.
So what I'm hearing is
I have a bad feeling that one of us is supposed to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I start pointing at other people.
So in the room at the moment, we have
I don't think
Urabash.
Walden will object.
you have Urabash, Vatari, Walzen, Prick, Zaldarth, Perrin, and Lancelot the dog.
Urabash,
shit, the dog
Urabash is
does.
just kind of staring at the dagger, and he looks around at everybody, and he says, "If this works, make sure they write a song about me."
And I grabbed the dagger before he stabbed himself.
No, he stabbed himself.
No, I'm gonna see if I can
Urabash
stop
stabbed
him.
himself?
I'm gonna see if I can stop him from stabbing himself.
Do that.
All right, so what do we got to roll something, DM? or what?
Yeah, wow, that just kind of took me, off balance there. Vatari, if you want to roll a
Acrobatics or dexterity?
It'd
yeah,
probably
roll
be
an
like a contested dexterity.
roll an athletics for me, and Urabash rolling a
Athletics? That's
only-
strength.
right.
Yeah, well,
if
this
you're
is
If
strength.
you're trying to stop, oh,
Okay,
I mean-
And what am I
Urabash?
supposed to... Yeah.
roll athletics as well.
he's gonna have to roll a nat 20 to kill himself.
Yep. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Technically, I rolled higher.
Holy shit.
But he did roll a nat
But-
20. Doesn't that always win?
Yeah, but as you almost pierce the dagger into your chest, you feel this just get freight trained by this big cleric here, and he knocks you off the stone dais into the water.
Do I
And
still have the dagger, or did he knock it out of my hand?
no, you still have it in your hand. You had a good grip on this thing.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna try
tell
again.
him. I've got a hold of it as well, and I'm gonna tell him you're the one that's supposed to be writing the stories about other people, and then I will get between him and the dagger and stab myself.
Can I shoot them both with an arrow?
So, wait, you're stabbing yourself now? Is
While
that what
you're
you-
holding the blade, though.
All right, well, I'm
You're
going to
holding the
contest that.
They're both fighting to not stab somebody.
All right, and at that, the cultists seem to become greatly angered, and they shout, "Come, demon! We awaken thee!" And a small earthquake shakes the foundation of the house. Dirt rattles, and in the alcove that you saw Vatari earlier,
Okay.
starts to roll out of a mass of decay and rot. Thick tendrils of waste wriggle out from its body, reaching for nearby surfaces to pull itself through.
Yeah, I found something that can die, guys.
Its tendrils grip on the walls, crushing the rocks with their strength. An enormous thing crawls towards you, and you see bodily remains of humans buried in putrid trash.
And that came from right near me? In the
It's
bottom
coming
side?
where Walzen and Prick are standing.
Ah! Do I have time to flee? Because I would flee as soon as I saw that thing. Ah!
Yeah, you have enough time to run away. So with that, we'll need you guys to roll
We
with
need to stab
initiative.
the dagger through that thing as he runs away.
Hold on one second. Let me get the initiative order up.
Aha!
All right.
Oh, it stayed on me.
God, I'm good with initiative. I have a -2 to Dex.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Oh, you know it.
Good stuff.
You
Wrong.
get to go later.
I get to go sometime tomorrow.
And do you have,
Nope.
He's got nothing.
Irabash, do you have access to them people? Irabash. Hello?
He's not. You're muted.
Oh, my bad. I've got Zaldarth and myself.
Okay,
If
so
you
you
want
do
to
have
like,
Zelda.
give me walls, and I'll play him.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, and you should have walls in now.
I do.
All right.
Walls sucks.
Walls it suck.
Oh, I need to do Zaldarth.
All right, everybody's in.
I believe so.
Okay, so Perrin is first up on the go, and this large heap of trash and refuse and human remains is crawling slowly out.
Yeah, and I'm at a loss to decipher what possibly I should do, so I want to give myself some maneuvering room, but stay at a distance till I figure out what might be the best approach. So I move over to here and wing one of my darts at him.
What? Do you even have darts?
I've got darts.
Actually, you
But I
don't
probably-
because
You don't
We-
have darts.
remember all of your weapons were gone at the beginning.
Oh.
You got like
Remember
a
he said
broomstick
you-
or something.
Yeah.
You said to clear all that out because you don't have it.
Yeah, I left my darts in there.
You're
Okay, well, in that, still, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna move on this guy yet till I get a little more of an idea of what he is and what he's doing. So I still like moving over here. It gives me maneuvering room, and I can figure out what to do after I see what happens. So I'm gonna move there and then stay.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost my darts.
Urabash, you're up.
All right. I believe Urabesh would take the dagger and tuck it into his belt. Strum the old loot there for a little bit and cast Bane on this creature.
Bane. Were you born in the darkness?
So it must make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
He looks very charismatic.
Against a
My spell DC is a 14.
all right. That just hits him then.
All right. So he is whenever he makes an attack roll or a save and throw, he must roll a d4 and subtract that number.
You good? Is that all for you?
That is it.
Okay.
Well, actually, as a bonus action, I will sing a little song to Vitari and give him a bardic inspiration die.
Oh, shizums.
Yeah, you're gonna need
it.
You're gonna.
So you get a d6, and you can add it to any roll of a d20.
Go. All right, and prick.
Well, me being very familiar with smelly things, I think this is like just a homecoming, so I'm not too worried about it. But I think I'm gonna have to shoot my crossbow, so I line it up and aim for a vital human piece. Pew!
A vital human piece.
Yeah, there's human pieces in there.
Okay, give me 1 second.
All right. Oh, killed him. One shot,
That's it. Dead.
and he's back.
All right, and roll your damage.
All right. I would get the sneak attack because Walzen's in melee range, so 16.
Okay.
And I would assume he's bigger than me, right?
He is a pretty large pile of refuse. So, yes.
So I hit him with the Fury of the Small
Oh,
for 2
no.
more points of damage.
Right.
so
2 more
18.
points of damage. All right, it's another -2 there. All right, this crossbow bolt sinks into him and disappears into a mass of goo, and he continues to shamble forward.
I think he's about dead, guys.
Let me put a little mark for Bane here.
It looks like
that-
Bane.
It does, yeah. All right, Zaldarth.
All right. Well, Zaldarth will come forward and slay this wicked beast. And he will attack with his long sword. A 24 to hit
Good.
That should hit.
for 9 points of damage, and he will use a Wrathful Smite.
Wow. So wrathful.
Yeah.
That
And it must make a Wisdom saving throw. Let me see what that actually does. I don't remember what it does. I guess it won't let me go down to the description. Try.
The next time you hit with a melee weapon during the spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic.
Ah, okay. So feels-
actually, yeah. If it makes the saving throw, or be frightened until the spell ends. As an action, creature can.
Yeah, so wisdom
Oh, yeah,
save
yeah.
against spell DC.
All right, and his is a 14. As this smite catches him, the mound seems to shiver and shake and start to reel away from you.
Nice.
And you think you hear child cry as you do that.
Look what you did. You hit the baby.
Huh.
All right, and that's it for him. So he
I
can.
see a
Baby
baby
in the middle
face
of that
in
crap.
there. Yeah.
There is a baby face.
There is a baby face in there.
I told you I was aiming at the human parts.
You see it?
I see it.
I shot
Now I
it
got to
with an
make
arrow.
sure I don't hit it there.
The demon possessed the baby, or ate the baby, or
All right, as
the baby.
soon as it kind of reels from that fear, it regains its composure and growls and splashes tendrils in the water, in angry rage. And that's its turn. All right, Walzen.
Well, I guess I will just hit him with my crossbow. That's all I got. Or could I try to? This thing's bigger than Walzen, right?
It's a large
Yeah.
beast, yes.
So yeah, he's only got a heavy crossbow. Could I try to, hit him with the butt end of the crossbow to like slosh him away? Like push him with the crossbow or something. Or
Sure. Not sure how you do that exactly. I guess just make me a crossbow attack, and I'll see if it hits.
All
Figure
right.
that out.
Splash.
Yeah, you hit this thing in what you assume to be its back. And, I guess roll.
All right.
Say probably a.
Yeah, that was like the crossbow attack, so I don't think that's right. It'd be like an improvised weapon, so I think it would be just like a.
Yeah, I'm thinking a D4. Yeah, D4 worth of bludgeoning damage to it.
Killed him.
Yeah, so you funk into this thing, and pieces of garbage and flesh fall off of it, but it doesn't appear to affect it any.
And I tell him to get away from me. I'm drinking my brandy.
There you go. Vatari. Sure go.
All right, I'm going to move right here. And I'm going to hit him with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Damn.
nice.
All right.
Yeah, that's your second nat 20.
Right on.
Wow.
So, 24?
Yep. So a bolt streaks through and
The next
shatters
attack,
a large piece of it.
okay. The next attack against the creature has advantage.
Yep.
Nice.
Until that lasts until my next turn. So whoever's actually does it have to be a melee attack?
What does the text read?
It just says the next attack roll made against the target. So
I think it would be anything.
Yeah, it's any attack. All right.
Okay.
All right. This water isn't that deep, is it?
No, you're. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's.
he
I mean,
walked
it's
through it.
ankle. Yeah, it's ankle deep.
Yeah.
At the,
Okay, so I jump into the water, slide down beside the dais, come down, and right to here. That's 30 feet.
Okay.
And I take my monk's attack. Come on, everybody's been. Oh, that hits, right?
oh yeah.
Yep. And then I swing around with my bonus attack. That didn't do it.
That
did
one
it?
did not hit. No.
Okay.
So what would the guiding bolt do? Gave advantage?
Gives advantage. Yeah, which he hit either way.
Right.
Yeah.
Wasted guiding bolt.
All right. With that punch, you feel a thud, and your hand sinks in just enough to feel that this is not entirely solid, but you do make it. You do quite a bit of damage to it.
I do hurt it. Okay.
Yes.
Sploosh.
Okay.
All right. Now, is he flanked because of Walzen?
I mean, he's to his left, so I believe he is.
They're on
is it-
opposite sides of them, so yeah.
Okay. All right. That's it for me. I missed my. I'm not.
Yeah, you missed that second one. So Urbash.
Urbash is going to say, I've seen prettier things in the bottom of my toilet. Oh. So wisdom saving throw.
Wrecked his brain.
Yeah, it doesn't even seem to make it through the nothingness of his face. He just has a blank expression as he hears this.
Well, he still takes the damage, I think, but he doesn't.
He doesn't get the thing right.
Right.
Okay. And is that all for you?
I do believe that is the end of Urobash's turn.
Very good.
Well, actually, no. Actually, on the second thought, with the bardic, I'm going to give a bardic inspiration die to Walzen.
Does that
Well-
mean I lose mine?
No, I can give
No.
out more than one.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right.
mean, I
Crick.
crit. I mean, I hit a nat 20, so I didn't use it.
Right.
So
right,
during the
right.
commotion, I want to run over here on the dais. Is there anything else on here that looks of interest?
No. It's just a plain stone table.
Well,
But there's still a knife on it, right?
No, I believe Urabash has the knife tucked away in his belt.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Did I
that's
see him tuck it away?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, well, we need
Yeah,
to
we did.
stab the baby with it.
No.
Did a cleric just say to stab a baby?
I heard the cleric say
Oathbreaker.
stab a baby.
Oath breaker.
One, I'm not a paladin. Two, that is a demon-possessed baby.
Oath breaker.
Unless I can
We don't
purge the
know
demon.
that yet. Maybe the demon is possessing. I mean, it's the blob that's possessing the baby.
Did I
We gotta get
That's what I
see?
said. A demon-possessed baby.
Did I see Urabash put the blade in his waistband?
Urabash, were you trying to be sneaky when you did that?
Not necessarily.
You would have probably, in all the commotion, still noticed him and Vatari's scuffle, and then him shoving the blade down in his belt.
I want to casually lift it off him without him noticing.
All right. Urabash perception check.
We might have found our dead one. Ooh, or a bash.
I slap his hand away.
Yeah.
I said I was just gonna stab him with it, but I'll use my crossbow. So I since I did not get a dagger, I will shoot my crossbow. Pew. I'm running out of bolts, guys.
Luckily enough, because you do hit him.
That would have been a nice use of the guiding bolt.
That would have been a real good use of it. 12.
Okay. 12. Right. Another crossbow bolt sticks in his side, and he lets out a loud squeal. And time for Zaldarth again.
All right. Well, wrong voice. All right. Well, Zardoth will wield his sword again with two hands. And
No!
and use his
Smack
point of
himself.
inspiration.
Yeah.
There
There you go.
And
Yeah, that's a
take the
good
17.
use.
What, 17? Does that hit?
Yeah, 17 will hit.
All right.
8. Okay. Now, with that, he sees the sword come at him, and the mound lifts one of his tendrils, and he's going to grab Zaldarth,
Hmm.
and Zaldarth has an AC of 19.
19.
All right.
Joey.
So he wraps a tendril around you and yanks your leg hard, and you fall on the ground. You take 8 points of damage when you do that.
Oh, shit.
Did you subtract the D4?
He actually rolled a 20, so yes.
Ah.
He added that bitch.
So how much? 9
It
points?
was eight points of damage.
I laugh as he splashes in the water. And it goes flying.
He picks you up, slams you again. You take another 9 points of damage.
Damn! This guy is
Ooh.
badass.
Did you do another D4 on that one?
Yeah.
God.
Ooh.
How long does that thing last? The Bane? I guess forever.
Until it's
Don't
dead,
worry,
right?
Ash, this is Zaldar, so
I think it's a minute,
This
which
is
is
getting
10 rounds of
scary.
combat.
All right, and with that, Zaldarth is now considered engulfed. He begins to pull with his tendril into this mass.
Oh, that's not good.
No,
No.
he's considered blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
Whoa.
So Zaldarth is pulled into this mound, and
He's in there with the baby.
yeah, basically, as you're pulled,
Ah!
Zaldarth is pulled inside, and he does see the form of an infant. It has a glow to it, unlike a natural being, and he hears a soft cry from within.
We didn't hear any of that.
No,
Just Zaldarth. Okay.
and Zaldarth does have the option to try to figure out just what the hell's going on. All right, Lawson.
Walzen, seeing his friend just get engulfed and sucked inside the body, puts the crossbow up to the temple-ish region of the thing and like shoots it with one hand, trying to be all badass.
Is it sideways?
No, it's too big for that.
You don't
All
get
right.
style points.
Wait,
And I
doesn't he have a sword?
Not according to his.
No, he gave it to Zaldarth.
Ah.
Yeah, he kept the large thing.
So he lets this crossbow.
What, are you taking selfies?
No, I was just checking something.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when you're within melee range without a certain feat, you do fire at disadvantage.
Yes, but he's flanking, so it'd be a straight roll.
So it'd be a straight roll. Okay, so that'll hit.
And
Roll your damage.
big roll now.
All right, it sinks deep into the temple of this beast.
And he screams, "Let my friend go!" As he tries
Right.
to rapidly reload his heavy crossbow.
Vatari.
All right. So with this, I don't understand. I don't want Zardarth to get pulled all the way in, because I think that would be really jacked up.
Isn't he already all inside?
Oh, is he
Yeah.
all the way inside?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's seeing
you
the
can-
baby.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
you can see
we
it.
don't know that.
Yeah, you can see like a boot hanging out of it. He's
Oh,
probably
Can we
yeah
move
one
his icon like on top?
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to.
It made that sound too, like cranberry sauce
yeah.
coming out of a can.
like
Then-
eating Jello through a straw.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
I'm
Yummy.
going to hit that bitch with Sacred Flame.
All right.
Kill him.
But it's radiant damage. Just extra damage to demons. I know it.
And it's a -4, right? Did that roll?
To the save.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the saves too. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you singe him for 2
Well,
points.
2.
A hot 2.
Hot 2.
Could roll. If you get a friggin' 8, it's like 2. And I
Okay.
guess that's my damn turn.
All right, Perrin.
All right. Haven't seen Zaldarth disappear in there, and the outlines of somebody else. He debates, but then says no and swings.
20.
All right.
You're flanking.
Yeah, because he's flanking. You're right. All right, roll your damage.
But now I'm going to use a key for flurry.
Flurry of blows, right?
Flurry of blows. So I get 2 more.
So you do your bonus action attack.
If I do do I get the bonus as well as the flurry?
You do one regular attack, one bonus attack,
okay.
and then one flurry attack.
Well,
Well, the flurry
attacks.
has 2. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Right. Well, yeah. So the one
4
attack, one
attacks.
bonus. Yeah.
All right.
So that's 8.
And come on, keep it rolling. Oh, yes.
Uh,
All right.
You get that
And
nat
then-
20 on that one. Oh,
Mhm.
man, you are fiery.
He is
Yes.
on fire. So that's
Yes.
8
Ow.
plus 14 plus 10. 32.
Oh, he's got to
Oh,
be
man.
shaken from that one.
Yeah, this thing is starting to quiver and seems to be sinking back into the water. He's still intact, and more of Zaldarth is hanging out of him at this point. He's an arm's fighting through, and you hear screaming, and you actually start to hear crying too, like a small baby.
Oh,
Don't
God.
punch the baby.
Hey!
Yeah, we got him going. Let's finish him. Finish him.
And Urabash.
Come on, Urabash.
Urabash is going to most of his spells are concentration spells. They're good ones. He can see the boot of Zaldarth in there, right?
Right.
Do you think that a healing word would get to him?
You can. Yeah, I believe it would.
Heal the boot.
Heal the boot.
Clicked it.
Nothing.
Come on. Oh, there it is.
There, finally.
So
You
6 points of healing.
want to mark that for him, or you want me to?
I'll do it.
All right, and is that all?
Just for fun, he will also try to inspire Zaldarth too.
Okay.
He'll say, "That is a nasty thing, but I think you can hear me sing."
Copyright strike.
Uh-oh.
Hey, parody is allowed, my friend. Parody is allowed.
That's right.
And that does it for Orobash's turn.
Okay, and Prick, you have the go.
I think I will. I kind of like my vantage point up here, so I think I'm just gonna. This thing looks close to being dead. It's wavering.
It's starting to waver quite a bit.
I guess I'll shoot one more crossbow bolt. I don't know how much further we got, but I'm running low. So I shoot one more again.
One more again.
I should
Just
have
go
kept my
punch it.
crossbow.
Just go punch it.
Prick does not
Yeah.
punch things; he steals things.
Just go
Okay.
punch it.
So I assume a
So
10
that-
misses.
That misses.
So then I tell everybody, "All right, guys, I'm out of bolts."
All right, and Zaldarth is going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
So you said Zaldarth can try to find out what's going on while he's engulfed.
Correct.
Would he need to roll a perception?
Okay, so he did the Constitution save. He's going to
Okay.
add a D6 to that.
All right, so yeah, with that he makes his save.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess he won't make the D6.
Yeah, because no, with the D6 he would need that. So roll the
okay.
yeah. If you have to roll it, I guess you could still miss.
Okay,
Four?
so 4.
Yeah, so he makes his save, and you hear him spit and sputter and trying to kick and flail to get loose from this.
And he does try to figure out what's going on.
Okay, so with that, I'm gonna have him make a religion check.
He's not feeling very religious today.
When you're inside of a monster, you don't.
His thoughts are clouded with fear and survival right now, so he's not quite sure what's going on here.
Help him out.
Okay, and that's it for him.
Yep.
The mound's turn.
The mound.
the mound's turn. He is going to swing a tendril to his right. Oops.
His right or
To
our
Perrin.
right?
To Perrin. And Perrin does a 13 hit.
No.
Okay. And then he's going to lash out with his other tendril towards Walzen.
I'll
And does a
duck him
19
again.
hit?
A
Ooh.
19.
No, I'm sorry. It'd be a 15.
Oh, no,
15.
15 does not
That's
hit.
right. No, 15 does not.
Yeah, this thing. Yeah, he's feeling very weak now.
Most excellent.
And he does begin to shamble towards Urabash.
Okay.
So he's going to move out of combat from Walzen. So Walzen does have attack of opportunity against him.
I think he'd still be in 5 feet, right?
Yeah, he's in range.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
within
he
5
is. He
feet.
is large. He is large. He's going to take up that space. So never mind. All right, now Walzen gets to go anyway.
All right. Well, Walzen, what you doing?
I think. Can he reload a crossbow bolt, a heavy crossbow, in one turn?
Heavy is a action to reload, unless you have the feat.
Okay. Yeah, so he is going to spend this turn reloading his crossbow.
Okay.
And, yeah, I mean, he's just got nothing. Oh! Can I action surge and then shoot it again?
You can do that. Yeah.
Nice. So I reload it, and then I kind of make sure I'm flanking, because I'm going to need that advantage at this range. And as he's, like, slumping away, I want to, like see the silhouette of Zaldarth and make sure I'm not aiming at that part.
Okay.
And then shoot him.
What did you use? An action what?
Action surge. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
fighter ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
It basically lets you take 2 2 actions per turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
Got
for
it.
1 turn.
15 hits.
Good thing I wasn't at disadvantage.
Yeah. Had been a dead Walzen. I mean, a Zaldarth.
Ooh.
Oops, wrong button. Wrong button.
Oh yeah.
I was like-
see.
That's 10 still
Still.
pretty good.
Still a
Yeah.
nice hit.
Feel really good because
Oh,
bolts are sticking out of this mound, and he is tearing away in pieces. Now, he's even flatter to the water, and more of Zaldarth pokes out from his mound. Hey, Vitari.
How? So I can see this baby outline, or well, it looks like I can see it. How? with all
You
the
you wouldn't be
damage-
able to. I don't know that you'd still be able to see. You would just hear. You would hear an infant cry,
So
but you know it's coming from the mound.
okay. So what I was going to ask is, if I could see the baby silhouette, try to reach in and pull it out.
You can, unless you want to try to figure out what's going on with this thing first.
Well, I
Yeah,
figured
if you
that
wanna-
would be a good way to find out what's going on. Just take the
Yeah.
baby out the freaking thing.
I mean, if you want to try to reach in and grab this baby, you can.
All right, that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Move up.
All right.
And I'm going to get out the way, Urbash. I'm going to reach in and try to grab the baby.
All right. So make a strength roll for me.
Strength roll. What's up?
You actually do. You fight through the mess and muss, and you grip around a very tiny arm.
Don't rip it off.
Well, do I pull the baby out?
Is that what you're going to do?
That's what I was trying to do.
All right. So yeah, you're able to grab it, and you start to pull and try to free this thing from this mound, and you're just starting to get his body loose, and that's all you're able to get out of a turn.
Okay.
All right, and Perrin,
Punch the baby.
punch the baby. Don't kick the baby.
You're muted if you're talking.
Perrin.
sorry. How much do I see of Zaldarth?
The majority of him, from about his mid back down to his feet now.
All right. watching what Vitari has done, I get the idea that I'm going to jump. I'm going to run across this guy, grab the back of Zaldarth, and try and pull him up onto this over into this section of pull him out of the body.
Okay. Make me an athletics check or acrobatics, whichever one you feel more.
I will go with that
Healed in.
acrobatics.
You slip, slide, and you kind of fall down to the other side, but you're unsuccessful in grabbing Zaldarth out
He's
of the.
very slippery with
No,
the ooze.
yeah.
Okay. Now that would be my action.
Right.
Could I sit there and then, as my bonus, still swing at him because I'm pissed off?
Yeah, I'll let you take a bonus action attack.
For the uppercuts.
Yep, you hit him.
So I got a hit on him, but I'm still holding Zardoff kind of by the back.
Yes.
Still trying to pull him, but it didn't work. Okay.
Okay, and back to Irabash. You're muted.
Orobash is going to try to take a swing with his pitchfork.
God bless you.
Damn.
Easy
What?
now.
He got some hay
Nat-
from the pitchfork in his nose.
Nat 20.
16.
All right, that does hit.
Good hit.
That is a square hit. Pieces of refuse and trash fly up, but he is still barely hanging on, and he is really starting to lose himself. So, is that it?
That's going to do it for him.
All right, quick.
He passes.
Okay. Zaldarth, you can make a Constitution saving throw.
And religion check. Go. And help him. You know it. Got this. Help.
So he gets advantage for that, right?
I don't believe so.
Oh, I didn't know if he still had his inspiration, bardic inspiration on him or not.
No, he had already used it.
You use that one? Okay. That.
Right. Not much, sir.
Yep. All right, so he gets 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
Forgot to hit GM roll.
Damn.
The last little bits begin to tighten and constrict around his throat.
How much health does he got?
And did you want to do anything else?
Oh, yeah, he's going to try to do a religion check again if he can.
Yeah, you can do religion. Still unable to think with tendrils wrapped around your throat. You can't really think about what you're doing. All right, this thing is now just flinging out wildly. It hits at Urabash and it misses badly. Vatari misses as well. So this thing is out of time. And Walzen is AFK.
Yeah, you want me to give me control real quick?
I'll just bring it back around to Vatari.
All right.
All right. So, I got to hold it the baby.
Walzen's trying to help get Zaldarth out.
I'm trying to get the baby out. So I try to reach in more just to get more of the baby.
Okay.
While I'm in there, since I'm really close to the creature and basically part of me is inside the creature, can I do a religion check?
Yeah, you can.
All right. I'm religious as hell. I get advantage.
Religious as hell and get advantage.
So I'm going to try to pull more of the baby out.
All right, just roll a strength check for me. Oh yeah,
Pull the fuck out the baby.
yeah. You
Break her completely free of this mess.
you break the baby in half. No,
No.
you slowly work this work form out. It's not alive anymore, but it's just more of a spiritual form, just trapped in this case. And you can tell that you have freed something that needed to be saved.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and the crying continues, but now Perrin thing is still writhing around.
Yeah, Perrin's still feeling more like he can give it another shot, so he's going to give it another shot at pulling him out. Really
All right,
yank on him.
Yeah, you yank him clean.
Roll religion.
You yank him clean from this thing, and he's covered in slime and goo, and he gasps for air and flops into the water.
And at the same time, then I swing around with my bonus action and come down with another swing now that he's clear.
That hits. And what do you want to do to this?
Well, as I was swinging down on him, I came in with, I was kind of feeling good and happy that Zaldarth was out, but as I swung down, I also jumped, and I just was sitting there stomping him at the same time, pushing him down, beating him down till he was flat. Kind of crazed look in my eye.
All right, he splatters into a pile and dissipates into the water.
Yeah,
and
right on top of him.
As you do that, combat is now over. The chanting, the cloaked figures around the room, they scream out in pain. Excuse me. They scream out in pain. They disappear with a flash, and as they do that, the ground trembles again, and you feel the foundation of the house shake once more, and then all is calm.
So he became the one that had to die? Where's my dog?
He's still there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay.
So is the door open now, or
the secret door does open back up?
Okay.
Yeah, but Vatari or Zaldarth is really hurting.
I think we should maybe see if maybe whatever was keeping us here is gone now and we can leave, maybe?
Right. So what's going on with the baby?
The spiritual form that you hold in your hand, like I said, is more of a husk. You know that there's a spirit inside of it, but it is no longer a human body that you hold.
Okay.
But
what are you do with it, Vatari?
Much like the other corpses you found, you feel there's a place for him.
I'm gonna carry the baby back to where the coffins are and put the baby in its location.
The baby had a coffin.
Right, but he wasn't in there.
No, but I mean, he's got a coffin.
So that's where I'm going to go.
So ways to go back up there, but we should make that trek.
Y'all want to loot that trash pile of shit?
No, I want to get the fuck out of here.
You sure?
Yes.
You should loot the trash pile. I bet there's like a
badass
sword in there or something.
I'll go with you to take the baby back.
Okay. There's some used heroin needles, a couple of empty cans of PBR.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going back to.
Okay, the way out was through this door over here. This is the door that opened up right here, right where I am.
Right,
that's
so it's not straight up.
No,
No, that was the sealed portcullis that you tried but didn't open.
Oh,
we need to come through here, and then up this hallway.
Do I need to do any rolls?
No, I mean you guys remember the way out.
Yeah, this
is
matter
of fact,
up.
You don't need to do all that moving. And as you make your way back through, you back to where the crypts were. that you
Yeah,
replaced the other ones. There was one empty crypt that you remember.
there was.
Um,
I'm at it.
it had no name, no symbol on it. It was just a plain, small, empty crypt.
Right up here.
Yeah. So if you want to place the body inside of there,
I thought that was Thorns.
no,
This was Thorn.
Yeah.
That was Rose.
no, there was further up. There was another crypt. The first
Yeah,
rooms
there
you went to?
This was the grandfather, and then this is the baby.
Not necessarily.
No, I go the wrong way.
No, you went the right way.
So that's the
But-
baby. That's the grandfather.
Well, there wasn't really a grandfather there.
Put
What
one of
you-
them. Yeah.
Yeah. What you found was the crypt of Walter. And
Oh,
as you recall things that you've read, things that you saw, spirits that you've attacked, Walter was the unborn son, or was the bastard son of Mr. Durst and the nursemaid. And they had left a crypt for him, but Mrs. Durst was insanely jealous, did not want him around, also did not want him buried with the family. She went off on her own and basically sacrificed this baby with her cult without the consent or knowing of her husband. And that is part of where all of this started.
Yeah.
okay.
So,
So I put the baby in the crypt.
mhm.
Does anything happen?
As you do that, the spirits of Rose and Thorn come behind you, and they speak and say, "Thank you for saving our family. We were worried about our brother."
Okay.
Glad that we could help bring peace to y'all.
Do you think you can finally find some rest now?
We feel tired. Maybe we should go lay down. You can show yourself out. Thank you again. And they
so we
dissipate.
can show our way out.
And they disappear, and you can make your way back up or wherever you want to go.
This is the stairs right here, isn't it?
These were the stairs here. Yeah,
What is
Yep.
this?
or this way. Stairs. That was just part of the stairs that led around
Yeah.
to
But the stairs
one
that
of the
go up a
dining
level
tables.
are where I am right now.
No, the red thing.
what dread thing?
Red thing.
Oh,
Oh, it was a token that I had there as a placeholder.
Oh, okay.
it's gone. Okay, I'm going up the stairs up to the level above.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh, music's back on.
you make your way back up the stairs. You follow the path. The house now takes on a different feel to it. It no longer has a haunted feel. Everything has returned to its natural state. The house is very old and decrepit looking now. What were pieces of armor are now decayed and rusted. Floorboards are starting to peel loose. Nothing seems like livable, but at the same time, you feel no sense of fear or danger in this house.
What's in the room above parent?
That's the children's bedroom that you, when you first found the skeletal remains and the dollhouse and everything.
That was the day I wasn't.
Oh yeah, that was just the children's bedroom. That's
Yeah.
where they found the skeletons of what they come to find out was
Right.
Rose and Thorn. They found a dollhouse that was an exact replica of the house they're in.
That's where we saw the basement.
So
Yep,
how we get back
so-
up here?
The same way you came. You can go back
Yeah.
down the steps. You can go back to the first floor. You're free to move back to the
What
front
is
door.
this?
If you like.
Frick, I don't. When did you get back? Did you hear that?
Yeah, did you hear any of that?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Vatari put the baby to rest, and through a little bit of talking and remembering and religion, you figured out that this was the bastard son of Mr. Durst, and that's why he had hanged himself, because his wife had basically sacrificed the baby because she did not want him around. He had had an affair with the nursemaid, and that's when all of this evil started.
I see.
Who is this?
Who is who? Those were the children.
Okay.
But there's nothing in that room now. Like I said, everything is aged seemingly 100 years from how it looked before.
All right. Well, let's make our way outside.
Well, this would just take us back into the house, right? You said everything in here is aged like 100 years?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's like what we were in was the past.
Yeah. So you're able to make your way back down. You are now back in the familiar foyer of the house. Here.
Right.
There.
All right. So we should definitely.
Did Prick run off on his own? Prick's like running through the house.
I'm looking for a snack.
Yeah.
No, last time you did that, you threw up. I wouldn't
Yeah.
do that.
Well, we lit a torch with that. Did we ever figure out why we were lighting fireplaces?
No, we didn't.
I believe it was because of no good that goddamn reason. But
So is
you
this
still
where the
lit?
front door is?
That is where the front door is.
And last time when we
Let's
tried to open it, we couldn't get out, right?
Right.
So
Let's give it a shot.
I'm scared to go outside.
I'm going out.
All right. You open the door. The door has no resistance to it. It opens up. The sky is clearer. I won't say clear weather, but the rain has stopped, and it is around dusk. So the sun has, what little sun exists has gone down. It's still very dreary, but not raining, and you see the way back to the main road.
So does everything out here look like it did when we entered the house?
The house still looks decrepit.
Zaldarth says, I'm pretty beat up, guys. I could really use a rest.
Yeah.
Should we rest in the house, or should we go
Hell
ahead and
no.
get out of here?
We should go find a barn or something.
I don't know. I like this for you. It feels comfortable in here.
Was there like a barn or something? On the
Yeah.
premises?
There was a barn on one side of the house that had like a tree had fallen in, and it had fallen into disrepair. But there was an opening you could get into.
Isn't this one of the fireplaces that we did fire up?
You did.
See, we got a nice little fire in here.
No, it's you did at the time,
That
but
was
it's no
100
longer
years
lit.
ago.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Well, this is a good, strong fire here.
It's a long-lasting fire.
Yes.
There's Duralogs, man.
That's right, man. They're the best.
It still seems like a pretty safe place, and we, getting healed up before we head back out sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay, so if you
What does Zaldar say? Are you comfortable in here, or you want to get outside?
Well, if you all want to be in the barn, we can go to the barn.
All right, I'll let you make that call. Let's go to the barn.
all right, very good. So you will take a rest here. You can read all your hit points. You have actually hit level 3.
Woo!
Ah,
Did I
Good
find any
job.
crossbows?
You did not find any crossbows, and actually, I forgot to mention as you walked out of the house, the weapons you did have seemed to suddenly go into a state of disrepair as well. Everything is rusted.
Not my shoestring crossbow.
Yeah, the shoestring crossbow falls apart.
What about the
anything-
cursed dagger that was in Urbash's waistband that I tried to steal?
Well, it was already pretty rusted, but it's still there.
Okay.
Not. I don't think it's cursed.
Well,
But
then
anything you found inside the house,
stays in the house.
pretty much, yeah.
Rip.
Okay.
Well,
You do have
anything?
not anything. There are some items that I will let you know. You weren't here last time.
They're in there.
But you are able to take a rest. Like I said, you can heal yourself fully.
Yeah, there's one.
And all right, so you rest. Anything else?
I'm ready to hit the road and
On your
find
when
out
you're-
where we are.
when you move up a level, it's 5 is the least you can get, right?
I think it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like, you don't you go to the. Are you leveling up through the character mancer?
No.
That's what you
Should
should
I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I won't do that.
And if you guys want to hold off on leveling, that's fine too, because we've still got just a little bit of stuff left before we go.
Okay. Well, then
All right.
let's do that, and then I'll level.
So you have a calm night of rest. You're all very exhausted, still very hungry from your trip, but you're able to maintain. The next morning rolls around. You wake up again to just a dreary day. There's no rainfall yet. There's hardly any sunshine in this world. You can just see mist and fog everywhere. But you see the driveway leads back down to the road you walked in on. And free to go.
Okay.
So, from the last time we were here, we could see this house, and we saw. What was the other thing we saw? Like a farm? Or this was the farm?
This was the farm, right?
Yeah.
And we could see.
The road continued west. You came in from the east.
And is it still? It's still foggy, like out there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's no place to go but home.
Place but home.
Is there anything
and
in the barn that we can use as makeshift weapons? Because now we're
No, there's,
weaponless.
yeah, no, there's not. But as you kind of dauntingly walk back towards the road, and you hear off in the distance, coming from the west, the sound of a horse-drawn carriage. It's approaching rapidly. It pulls up in front of you as you're on the walkway down to the road, and a kind of tall, well-dressed figure steps out. He has a smile on his face as he looks at you walking down the road. Hello, friends. Welcome to Barovia.
Barovia.
I pull out my map and try to find it on this map.
There's no mention of the word Barovia in your memory or on your map.
Huh.
At that, he snaps his fingers, and what you would think would be an elf steps out from the driver's seat of the carriage, but this elf is strange looking. He has deep black hair pulled back into a ponytail. His skin is an ashen gray color, and his eyes are the same ashen gray. He's very, very gaunt, but he's also well dressed, but in a servant's dress. But he rummages into the cart and produces 6 bags. 6 bags of your equipment, and he begins to bring them to the road and lays them down in front of the carriage.
Oh boy.
The man speaks, and he says, "My apologies. My friends were a little overzealous in their taking of your things. Please accept these gifts and welcome.
Oh.
Welcome to my land.
Is this the same people that we went to tell to move?
No, this is a completely different looking person.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
now we have all our shit back.
Yeah.
But I deleted it all. I don't remember what the hell I had.
I have darts. My darts are back.
Damn it.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to add all these magical items back that I had.
Yep.
Yep.
Sword of Awesome.
Yep. Outta here.
A Thing of Awesome. I don't remember.
Thing of all.
I don't remember what I had. Pretty
It's whatever your starting equipment was. But the man stands with a smile on his face.
Why did you tell us to
Does-
delete all that stuff? You were just going to give it back to us.
He didn't say to delete it. Actually, I don't recall.
I said, get rid of it.
I did say, should we delete him from our packs? And he did say yeah at the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
we're mad at him.
I'm a
I'm
dick.
mad at him.
I look at my pack and say, "Hey, it's 100 gold short."
If you knew where you were getting it back, it wouldn't have been as stressful.
That's right.
Okay. Sure.
This is true.
Yeah. That's what she said.
I'm just gonna add back
Yeah.
in some makeup stuff. Dagger,
Yes,
Short
I guess I'm
sword.
gonna have something.
a crossbow.
I gotta figure out what the hell I would start with, but I'll do that when I level up.
Yeah. Well, thanks for our
Let's go.
stuff, but
What's his name?
You ask him his name.
Yes. These are your lands. What's your name?
In this land, I am known as Strahd. Strahd von Zarovich. I rule over all I see, and you are my guest.
Roll
Strahd.
over all you see. Okay. Why are we here?
We are still in view of the house, right? That we left?
You are, yes.
Yeah.
Why are we here?
You are my guest.
Why did you bring us here then?
To see what my land has to offer.
Okay. Why would I want to see what your land has to offer?
Simply because I wanted you to see.
Okay. Okay.
We are adventurers.
I mean, that's true. But what I'm trying to understand is what, besides him wanting us here, what compels me to be here? Like, what am I looking for? Because I know I'm trying to find a lost relic.
He laughs a little bit and says, "You adventurers are all the same. Adventurers are all brave, all nosy. But in the end, you'll find out my meaning. We should be going now." And he gets to go into the cart, and the elf, without a word, loads back up, and the horses take off to the east.
So
Is he going slow enough? Are we supposed to follow him, or is it slow enough to follow
No,
him?
they take off. They take off to the east, and fog envelops the carriage, and they disappear.
Dang
So
it.
hitting it with Sacred Flame would have been a bad idea.
Oh my god!
That would be a bad idea.
I mean, if you want to,
Don't.
think
No.
you can. I'm not going to stop anybody from
I
doing
mean,
anything.
If you throw that, I'm heading west. You can head east, and I'm heading west.
He either instantly kills you, or it does nothing.
Yeah,
Those are the
It's a-
only two options.
it's a bad omen.
I mean, he just brought us all our stuff back.
Yeah, and you want to shoot him?
I don't got a good feeling about it.
Okay, but you don't shoot him because you don't have a good feeling.
Just like the innkeeper you beat up.
Yeah,
You played the same barbarian in every game.
I am not
Cleric barbarian.
Yeah.
A
What are you
clarbarian.
talking about?
I
did
will-
not. Did I
A
attack?
clarbarian.
I did not
Clarbarian.
attack.
I will say, as he does load into the carriage, he points back westward and says, "To the west, you will find the village of Barovia. It is small but quaint. I think you will find yourself very welcome.
You don't want us to go back to your place?
In due time, my friend. In due
What if I
time.
want to go there now?
Why don't we go talk to some people in Bavaria, get an idea
We're
what the
his
hell
guests.
Barovia.
Barovia.
We're
I
his
mean,
Bavaria is the cream.
Urabesh puts his hand over Vitari's mouth.
thank you, Urbash.
Your,
Most appreciated.
your orcish friend, Yorubash, is very, very smart.
I understand.
While you're arguing with him, I'm going through your pack trying to find anything worth taking.
Not going through my path.
You'd have to see if you
You
did.
don't know it, but you'll miss a few
I get
things.
tired of you going through my fucking pack.
And now as he leaves, he says, Vitari, Perrin, Prick, Yorubash, I bid you all farewell. And he loads into his cart and he goes. Now he leaves.
Well, I guess.
Okay.
We
go-
Vitari, you don't talk to a being of supreme power like that.
How do I know that that's a being of supreme power?
Homeboy just showed up and says he owns this place. Okay, that's
He
Just
he
be a
gave us
rich-
our stuff back, but it would sure be nice to go to a
Give me
store.
a-
I'd like to
Okay.
have a few more
Weakling asshole.
supplements.
All right, let me ask you something. Do you think that some scrub off the street could just summon six people out of the blue and make them appear here? Are you crazy?
Question is, are you crazy?
No, that's why I want to go to town.
What are you trying to go to town on?
It's an easy walk
All right.
there. and-
Also, Vitari, did you think that maybe how the fuck did he know our names?
Yeah, I was wondering that. Because I don't remember.
he's
meeting
just
that
not your average street beggar.
dude. What? Next time, I'm telling y'all right now, I don't have a good feeling about him. Next
Well,
time
I
I
didn't-
see him,
Oh, I have a terrible feeling about him, and that's why
Yeah.
I made you shut the fuck up.
next time I see him, I'm sacred claiming the hell out of his
Oh
ass.
Lord.
And I'm gonna run the fuck away.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm not with you.
I promise you that. Look, I was gonna sacrifice myself for you once. I ain't gonna do it twice.
That's funny.
You got some wisdom on this trip, Urabash.
I thought I could maybe die a hero's death, and maybe get some songs written about me.
Who's gonna
Let's go-
sing the songs? You're the
Let's
one
go to
that's supposed
town,
be-
find a nice inn, have a nice meal, shop around, see if we can pick up some things, pick up some news, pick up some knowledge, pick up anything. But
All
it's
right, let's go.
it's got to be better in a town than hauling off down into a foggy road that we don't know where it goes. And there's a guy down there with probably more power than we got.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, well,
Maybe.
I know, maybe. So I
I'm gonna
don't
go with
expect to
yes.
find that at the town.
Have you met me?
Yes, you're a barbarian.
Hey, you know this module ain't called Curse of Atari, right?
That's the
Maybe
fourth
not,
wall we
maybe
just
not.
broke, though. See, we're not supposed to know that.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Urabesh is kind of like Deadpool, you know.
Yeah.
He talks to the
Yeah,
camera.
breaks the fourth wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Let's
if
head
you
out.
want, the road is open
Let's go.
to the
We're
west.
going
we
to town.
we're rested, so we're ready.
Yeah, you've just woken up from a rest. You're
So
good to go.
yeah, I think we would load our packs and head west, young man.
Yeah, let's head west.
you're gonna hit about. All right, so the walk is long. It takes quite a while before you get there. Just
The walk is long.
so the walk is long. You have been on this road now for about an hour.
My feet are
walking.
tired.
And again, this the forests open up into a bare field. Even though cloudy and foggy, you start to see the outline of a village. But as you do that, as you break the edge of the forest, it's very quiet. And let's see. Give me Perrin, if you'll roll a perception check for me.
Why just parent?
Okay, you have your dog with you. So you catch a scent in the air. It smells rotted and of death and decay.
Would I recognize
like
this
that.
scent?
What side of
Um,
the road is it on?
it
Because I fought undead for so long?
it comes from the north. If you point it out,
My
So
dog
you-
starts
you
heading
got-
towards it, right?
yeah. So you guys see
and I'm
that?
following my dog.
All right. You all can smell this scent now. Smells like a rotted corpse, and you see the foul scent leads you to a human corpse half buried in the underbrush,
Okay.
roughly 15 foot off the road. The man appeared to be a commoner. He had muddy clothes that are now torn and ripped with claw marks. Crows have been picking at the body. The area around it is muddy, but it's covered in large paw prints. The man has been dead for several days. He has a crumpled envelope in his hand.
Oh, I definitely pick up the envelope.
Does it look like a...
Do I have a
like-
name on it?
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Vitari?
Is there a name on the envelope?
There's a symbol of a large bee in wax, a wax stamp.
And is the
Okay.
stamp open? The seal broken?
Not yet.
And I'm not going to break it.
Would we
Never.
recognize... Would there be any way to recognize what kind of damage or what could have done... What could have killed this man?
Well, there's claw marks.
Yeah, but could I know what killed this man?
Something with claws.
Probably, yeah. A wild animal of some sort. Possibly wolves, possibly bear.
Okay.
Well, I pick up the letter and I look at it and I say the seal is not broken. I'm not going to break it. I think we
Why
need to
not?
go to town. Why?
It's
We
not
need to
ours.
find out what's in it.
It's not my... No, I don't need to do
There's no
that. I got a
federal
town
regulations.
nearby. I'm going to go in
Did
and
you find this in
find
the
somebody in
mailbox?
authority and see what they say.
Yeah, we can use it as a bartering chip. Ooh, we can pretend we're that person.
No.
I'm here to deliver this letter.
Okay.
No.
Hand it to me.
What?
I'll do it.
I say we go into town, find the mayor
Right.
or some
Right.
authority, and
Right.
tell them the story that what we have found out there,
Right.
and that this letter was in his hand, seal unbroken, and let
Right.
them decide.
Right. That
What
we
to
are
do.
delivering this letter to whoever needs it. That-
Well, we don't know
Be-
which direction he was going, though. You know, was
Is
he
there
coming
a
or
to?
going?
Does the letter say who it's to?
No, it's just a rolled piece of parchment with a the wax seal on it, bearing the letter B.
If we
Yeah.
search the guy's pockets, is there anything else, any identifying marks or something that could tell us maybe we can get a hint of where it's supposed to go?
Well, Barovia starts with a B. That
Can we-
seems a
we
little
don't-
too simple, but
Can
Okay,
we
was he going
tell?
to
Yeah,
Barovia,
can
or
we
was
tell
he-
which direction he was going?
that's what we couldn't do.
Prick, if you want to roll a survival check for me. Actually, no, roll a perception check for me. Oh, let's take the survival. Yeah, you've got a good idea between where the paw prints came in from versus where his body was facing. You do some real CSI work on this. You know that he was heading from the village east.
He was leaving Barovia.
Yeah.
He was leaving the village and going east on the road that you have been traveling on.
And we're heading west. So
Yeah. I say we go back to town.
So wait. So he left. He left Barovia.
He left the yes, heading
Two trains
east.
leave town, heading east. Yeah,
So
So
he's
we
going-
run over a dead man in a train, and we
going
didn't-
20 miles an hour.
and we didn't hear it because he was dead, and I was in the back sleeping.
Yes.
So he
Okay.
might be taking this to Strand.
He may
He
be.
could be.
I think we
definitely
should.
open.
No, maybe. Can
We
I
should
try
definitely
to open it sneakily?
Open the letter sneakily.
Yeah. Yeah.
Open it
It's
without
a
breaking
seal.
Yeah, but I've got a dagger now.
It
and I
doesn't
have
matter.
the
Seals
sleight
don't
of hand.
sneakily. You don't
If
put
we-
a seal back after you've
Yeah, you
opened
can.
it.
Yeah, you can.
No,
You just
no.
like-
no.
As
Cut
a
the back
master
of the seal.
thief, I
And
might be able.
I do have from part of my entertainers pack. I've got some candles, so we could use some wax to maybe try to.
There
reseal
you
it.
go.
So yeah, let me see that letter, Perrin.
All right.
Please.
I'm not sure I want to do this.
I hold
think
Perrin
this
down.
is-
So you can get the letter.
Oh God. Here we go.
Shit.
No. You were
Yeah.
supposed to distract him while I lift.
Oh,
him.
me grabbing him is going to be very distracting.
Well, while he's fighting, I'm trying to take it out of his hand.
What do I roll to counter that?
Roll a perception for me.
Well, he has to roll strength to compete me fucking grabbing him.
Are you really you're gonna grab him?
The hell yeah!
I'm gonna fight.
I just said I was.
Okay.
The Barclarian.
Yeah.
Okay, where's my strength?
All right.
Punch
we'll
him in
roll
the
with it.
mouth.
Yeah. So actually, Perrin, roll dexterity for me because I.
Okay. Oh wait, this isn't a saving throw?
No, it's a dex.
Yeah, just a dex throw.
Dex. Not a saving throw.
Yeah.
All right. So
Oh.
this.
Oh, yeah.
So this.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sit down.
So Vitari comes running at you with arms open, trying
Yeah.
to bear hug you, and you nimbly, in the ways of your monk teachers, you just step to the side a little bit, and he runs right past you.
And yell out, "Fool! Don't do that,
Fool.
But is that enough
fool!"
distraction for the sleight of hand?
Because I was trying to take it as he was doing that.
That I would say yes.
Yes.
So you got it,
I got it, and I'm looking at the seal real close.
prick. You're rightly named.
I had a feeling that's what Prick was going to do. That's why I went to grab you.
Sure.
I feel like if this is leaving where we're going, it may have some
Yeah.
useful
It is
information.
leaving where we're going.
Right.
So it might say what's going on.
Wouldn't it be
now.
nice to
As-
know who sent it?
As you guys are doing this, you hear howls coming from the woods.
Oh, cool.
So
Oh, yeah.
maybe we should
Can I tell
hustle.
if it's wolves or werewolves? Can I tell?
Let's
What's-
get to town.
What's a werewolf?
Yeah, they sound like wolves from
I've
what
been
you've
fighting
heard.
stuff, all kinds of.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
yeah, they-
hustle to town, gentlemen.
We'll open it in the inn when no one's looking.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out when we get to town.
okay.
But
So
I
you hear
go.
the
I put
Double
it in my
time.
pack, in my secret pouch pocket.
I kind
Yeah,
of want to
see?
fight these wolves.
Well, I'm gonna let you fight him 1v a pack.
1v1 me.
Yeah, you go
1v
to the alpha
1v12
male.
me.
The alpha.
1v12 me.
Yeah. You
All
got
right,
it,
so
bro.
you guys are going to beat feet down the road to.
I
the
beat feet down the road.
All right.
I guess
So-
they heard us
I'm gonna try to
lollygagging.
grab the guy.
I've got
slow
one
down.
dart in my pack. I'd like to have a few more. There's a lot of things I think I would like to rather do
Like,
before we get into a fight. I want to go to town, have a
Right,
nice
right.
meal, a little more rest, and see some stores, see what I can buy before I head back out into those wilds. I got spooked out there with Strahd and the wolves and the dead guy.
right.
Give me a chance to collect my thoughts, and I also think I was cheated when my letter was stolen. I don't like Prick.
All right. So as you guys approach the village, you see tall shapes that loom out of the dense fog. The muddy ground underfoot begins to give way to slick cobblestones. The tall shapes quickly become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of darkness. There seems to be no light coming from inside, and there's no real sound coming through the town like you would expect a village to be at this time of day. But you do hear some mournful sobbing throughout.
This only adds to my anxiety. God.
It's a very, very sad place, very sad and gloomy. And as you enter the town, you will find out what this place looks like come Sunday.
Oh. We got wolves chasing us. We've got a town in front of us.
We got a dead man out there, a stolen letter, and that's it.
Welcome to Barovia.
Welcome to Barovia.
Welcome.
All right,
Excellent.
Tim, you
All
did
right.
it good. You did it good.
All right, Sunday
Okay.
morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, all you fans out there watching. We should have a full accoutrement of players, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
everybody stay warm out there this winter.
Chilly.